Your body is holy. Okay. You don't do things to make your body holy. The Bible says in Romans chapter 12 that present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable holy and acceptable unto God. This is your reasonable service or your reasonable act of worship. And people read that and say, yes, I have to do things to make my body holy and acceptable. But no, that's not how it works. You can't make something holy that God hasn't declared holy by your actions. You can't. Like, I can't just go take, I don't know, uh, a random goat that has blemishes and has one foot missing and try to offer. If I'm in Israel, let's say I'm in Israel in Moses' day, I can't just go take a random goat full of blemishes, a hoof missing, and try to offer it to God and say, God, I've washed this goat. I gave it a shower and I put some perfume on it. I've made it holy for you. No, that's not how it works. God is the one who declares what is holy, and then you present what he has declared holy to him. So God says any animal that has the hoof parted, right? Any animal that chews the cud, these are holy. Okay. He says the fat on the animal in certain sacrifices are holy. So present that to me. He tells you what is holy. He tells you what is acceptable, and you present that. Okay. So when it says your body present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto God, it's not saying you make your body holy, you make your body acceptable. It's saying your body is holy and acceptable unto God. So present it to him. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, Romans 12 is about behavior, but not behavior to become, it's behavior because of. And this is the distinction that I like to make often because we can easily switch up the order of that sequence. When we're if we're in the Old Testament, we behave right to become righteous. I mean, they failed, but that was the attempt, right? That was the goal. They were trying to behave right so that God would declare them righteous. In the New Testament, we are righteous and therefore we live according to that righteousness. So our behavior reflects who we are, or it should reflect who we are. But again, that looks different for everyone. The timing of that, someone can be saved for 2 months and instantly they're transformed. They're living like crazy, like they're living in a way that people call on fire for God, right? And for someone, it might take decades, not because they are no longer holy, but because God has a different way of molding people. And people have gone through different things in life. And so God is still using those things to transform them or to work out whatever he needs to do in their lives. It doesn't mean they're not Christians. It doesn't mean they're not saved. It just means that they're going through a different process. So yeah, it's about behavior, but it's about behavior that is born out of who we are rather than behavior that we perform to become righteous. I hope that makes sense.